And welcome everyone to Disco Elysium. So up here. So in an effort to find a new series, I decided to go somewhere a little different. A game that I have played maybe an hour of, just kind of setting up a character, walking around a little bit, and I haven't picked it up since, and that was quite a while back. So I want to give it a shot, do something, like I said, a little bit different. And this is a game I've been meaning to come back to, just haven't. What better time than needing a new series to start a new series with a new game? At least here to the channel. The microphone started to slip there. Whoops. Hold on a second. Okay, microphone has been saved. I just didn't tighten down one of the things on the stand quite enough, so it just went... Anywho, Disco Elysium. I don't remember much about the game other than I really like the style, the writing so far in the very short amount of time that I've played it. So we're going to do a new game to get back into it. We've got archetypes, you know, kind of a build, pre-built kind of thing. We got Thinker, who's extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Or physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. So I'm thinking instead of going with one of these, I think I went with Thinker before on my just quick little play a long while back. I'm going to create my own. All right, let's get everything just reverted. So I want to be wicked smart. So let's bring this up. Let's see, how many total do we have on these abilities? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So clearly want to focus more on one. Like I said, I want to be smart. I'll bring that to like 5 for now, maybe. So our intellect is our all brain power, how smart we are. I'd like to be smarter. Our psyche, sensitivity, how emotionally intelligent you are. Musculature, how strong, and then your motorics, your senses, how agile you are. I'm thinking, let's get at least like this, at least. We got one more point to put. I think I want to stick with the intelligence. So I'm going to put like that. Maybe. I think that'll be okay. If not, well, whoop-de-doo. Okay. So for a skill, signature skill. All right, let's see. We've got logic. We'll draw intellectual power, deduce the world. We've got encyclopedia, call upon your knowledge, produce fascinating trivia. Sounds interesting. So rhetoric, practice the art of persuasion, enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Drama, play the actor, lie and detect lies. Conceptualization is understand creativity, see art in the world. Visual calculus, reconstruct the crime scenes, make the laws of physics work for the law. Intrigue abound, dear readers. So, let's see. Your intellect's +5, psyche plus. Okay, it's just the plus for each of these. I like having encyclopedic knowledge. Now, how much of this can we do? So let's. Okay, so it's just kind of one signature skill for now, it seems. Yeah, okay. Just taking a look. But yeah, I like calling upon our knowledge. Produce fascinating trivia. That sounds interesting. So we get a +1 for that, for being a signature skill. All right, let's confirm that. Let's load in, see where this takes us. Also, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. Fears a home in the mirror is their dress. Even the clearest water is to drown. And then, quote from somebody. I wasn't looking at all of that.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Okay. Don't have to do anything. Well, let's continue. Ever, you say? Okay.
Never, ever.
Never, ever? Ever, ever? Never, ever, ever.
Never, ever, baby.
All right, well, I guess we'll simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Okay. No ex-wives. What was that about the ex something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
I wanted to know about the X something. Don't try. My limbic system's trying to tell me something different. No. We're asking about something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Basically, our body's telling us, nah, you don't want to wake up. You stay here. No. Want to get off now? I like the pain and the burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
Nah, don't be damned. I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Seems like it.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Okay. Wait, I did this to myself? What's waiting for me? Or I care not. I'm an idiot. A brave idiot. We are clearly not an idiot. We're wicked smart. Okay. Wait. I did this to myself.
Yes, your one disco mother.
Alright, well, tell me. What's waiting for me?
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
Remember, apes together. Strong. How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
Okay, well, how small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
In this duking it out I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources is just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
I mean, being smart, we can try to think our way through things like that. I don't know if necessarily it's sad, because that's how life is, but it sounds something I would do. Would like to do. I should say, let's go, but we'll say that's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
Yeah, what do you mean drowned?
You lost.
The sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Caprice Canela motor carriage.
Okay, let's open our eyes. There we are. Underwear, socks, hungover. All right. It's 8:06 in the a.m. Day 1, according to this. We've got a... Let me see, which... Yeah, it's... Okay, just getting re-familiar with some controls. Tab will interact, or have some objects interacted with that are, or can be interacted with. Highlightable! Alright, let's get some pants. And we'll take those. We gain some flare-cut trousers.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Oh, let's fish those out.
It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Okay.
The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
All right. Our mind has helped us there. So in our, let's see, inventory. Yes, good. I know some stuff. So we got pants, keys. We got the key to room number 1, and that's about it currently. All right, let's just keep it going. Let's get dressed. Disco ass blazer. +1 to esprit de corps. Take that. A little bit of bottle. Maybe have a little bit to kind of get us going. Magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Okay. Well, we appear to have our tie hanging up on the fan here.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
We could just, you know, try to snatch the tie. But, as you can see, we have a low chance success rate. So we're just going to pull the fan one, get the fan to stop.
Blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Excellent. Now, we have a high chance. The fan's turned off. Okay.
You reach out to grab the tie. But what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Let's grab our chest.
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving. For quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying.
Okay.
Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
Okay. Well, apparently we can't grab...
This fan has 2 chain pull switches.
It's
One
locked.
ends in a tiny fan.
Okay, we'll leave for now. So no tie for us currently, it seems. All right, we got our jacket. Let's take a look in the bathroom. Probably a good idea. Bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Got something hanging up here. We've got a white satin shirt. We get a +1 to conceptualization, but -1 to suggestion. I'll just take that. Oh, look in the mirror.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things? Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Well, let's wipe the mirror, see if that helps.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I don't care. Let's still wipe the mirror.
Behold,
Our wonderful visage. Behold,
you
indeed.
have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Let's see. Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I think it might be because I'm a superstar.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay, I'll try to stop.
Oh my god. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
We've got a few different options. Also here in the bottom left, little character portrait has come into view. Expression of pain, insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. It's supposed to be to look suggestive. I think it's an expression of pain.
You are correct.
Ah, nice. So we can dig deep into our mind to locate the source of the expression. This is impossible. Or we can just leave the mirror. We'll try to dig deep.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
Ah. So we adopted it. Why? Or if you'll need to add a clicking sound when I make it, something like that. How long ago? Anything else? Like, who am I? Why do I drink myself into oblivion? We'll start with this. So I adopted it. Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
We feel the need to make the clicking sound, though.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
All right, so how long ago was the new?
Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
All right, well, anything else, like, who am I? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? Things like that.
You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness. Aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice canema.
Well, I guess it's, that's it then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Intrigue. Our electrochemistry is impossible. We can attempt to stop the expression from happening. Yeah, we'll let the mirror be for now. All right, so let's see. Our thought cabinet. We can try to think on some of this. So, temporary research bonus is -1 logic, head in the clouds, research times 4 hours, 30 minutes. The problem, whatever happened to Guillaume le Million, who, with his amber mane and sparkling teeth, beguiled the tattering remains of the nation, while you suffered. And suffered. Did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust, or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the slithering new lines of some starlit what didn't? Might be saying that right, might not. Spare a thought for his great ass, too. Or wait, maybe he became a police officer in Revachol West. Let's internalize. All right. So we got that. Got some clothing, of course. All right, we'll let that be for now. Let's see. I don't think we're going to be able to grab our tie, but that's okay. Clearly, some reel-to-reel problems have happened here. Reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Okay. Ah, I found a shoe. Over here. And so we got a green shoe for the left foot we shall take. Nice. Let's see. Just an email notification. There's some broken glass. Might want to investigate that.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Our visual calculus. Well, we can assess the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands? And we'll look at them.
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Well, let's assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Okay.
The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
Ah.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Okay, well, I should go and get that shoe.
The cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
All right, let's end that little interaction. See if there's anything else currently. I'm going to attempt something on the fan,
This
potentially.
fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan.
Well, let's just pull on the light bulb.
A
Light
terrible
bulb.
mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Turn them off
The
then.
lights are off.
And we can't grab the tie. Oh well. We can leave. Again, just, wanted to try it. All right, for inventory. Now we've got our shoe. Most excellent. A journal. We've got a task to find our other shoe. Seems like your green snakeskin shoe is missing its partner. You should find it before you go venturing into the wild unknown. 2 shoes are better than 1. Unite them again. Let's do that. Is there anything else, though? There was... right over here. One other thing. So let's interact, just to see if there's anything with it. Seems like it's a door we cannot open with our 1 key that we have currently, which is okay. We've got this door. All right. Let's go ahead and close that. Don't need anyone sneaking around. Let's see. Got something here. Something on the table. Yeah, I assumed as much. Ah, some money. We gained 40 real. All right. Head outside, see if we can find that shoe. Smell of sea makes you dizzy. Yeah, look at that. A shoe. Friend. I'll take it. Gust of briny wind washes over you.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet
Indeed.
like two baby crocodiles.
Yeah, how do they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Okay. We gained a little bit of morale that our shoes fit and are comfy. Look at that. Boom. Shoes. All right. Let's keep coming back. Clearly was a door like downstairs, but... All right, we can move a little bit faster.
Hello, officer.
Hello. Calendar says it's March. The year is 51. Okay.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Officer, military personnel?
No.
Why'd you call me officer? Or an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure? I do like all the options though, but are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
I got a suggestion. You can try the expression on her. But who in the right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Well, why don't I remember being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
Potentially. Okay. I don't think we're going to try to let her know we want her physically with our expression. So we'll just get going now.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Okay.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Goodbye.
There she goes. All right. Examine. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. All right, no getting in there. We could, looks like, talk to her again, or try to, but we'll leave it be for now. That's weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Okay. We'll go back and talk, see if we might be able to get any more info.
The door is closed.
We'll knock.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside, a tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
We will swallow the emotion.
The door is closed.
All right, we'll just leave for now. Is there anything else? Oh, nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. All right, let's head downstairs. There's still the car that pulled up for us. Camera's telling us maybe this person who's waiting at the front patiently might know something. Potentially. Let's have a look around. Summer door closed for the winter. Okay. Where the lyrics would be makes sense. Big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. All right. Speakers connected to the radio. Music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
Well, my soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard.
Oh, really?
Through a PA system.
Of course it does.
By other people.
Let's see. This goes well with the theory that I'm developing. I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
Okay. What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
All right. Well, lamentation sounds good. They'll really get a gauge on my soul with that.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Okay. Well, let's finish the thought. Now we want to sing karaoke. At some point, we have to get hold of a sad song on tape. All right. Bartender.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
Okay. Since you're not a fan of mine?
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
So you're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Well, I do not appreciate your tone. This is no way to talk to an officer.
Oh, it's not?
So he raises his shoulders like he's about to say something more, but then gets a hold of himself.
You're right. It's not.
So, we'll look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Okay. That's the Great Skua, right? Or Skua.
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
Again with that insubordinate tone.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
I'll ask if he is the bartender.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
I mean, you look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
Okay, understood.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's leave. Get nothing else out of that, it seems. We got menu, maybe? Menu's been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. Woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. Okay. Water cooler. Large bubbles rising to the surface. We've got Nosafed. That gives us some health. Okay. We'll take that. Doors bolted. Sign reads kitchen reserved personnel until 1300. Okay. Soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Okay. Got someone in there. We can't go because it looks like there's some coinage on the ground here, but we can't go to it currently. That's fine. Let's just keep walking around. A little autosave. Thank you very much. Got something on here. Sign reads, mess hall reserved for union members. Door open at 1600. Royal pinball machine is unplugged. Woman in a chair.
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Namely, gesturing to the man here. Okay. That was nice. But before we do that, there was a door. No, well, that was the winter, summer, spring, whatever door. Oh,
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full flavor cigarettes.
okay. What are its hallmarks?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Well, I'd rather know more about the world of today.
The contemporary period stands still. The fated carousel of progress that doomed the royalists is itself winding down. Our time is decelerating into what? No one knows.
All right. Well, let's talk to our partner over here.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Okay.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Well, we'll shake his hand then.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
We can try to invent a name for ourselves.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It is not yet time.
Okay then.
He processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
I mean, you mean him? We nod towards the cafeteria manager. Yeah, just talk to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Okay.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, you know, yeah. No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Indeed.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Okay. Well, let's see. We don't want to give away that we don't remember anything, so let's get going then.
After you, officer.
Okay.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Yeah. Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check those pockets.
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay. All right, so we got Kim in our party currently. We need to go talk to the manager one more time, but I'm going to wrap it up here. Just keep, at least for me, a shorter video. Let me know what you think. If you want to see more of this, become an ongoing series, let me know. Otherwise, I'll get out of here. And before I do, as always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. See you guys later.